Witnesses continue to come forward to tell of their horrifying experience. This man did not want to be identified by name, but here's his story.
I was thinking that he must run out of bullets, So what I did was basically waiting for that and praying to God, oh God, please, let this guy run out of bullets. And when it stopped first time I went, but one guy was sitting out just beside a wall, and what he did was he told me no. And then I went back again where I was. And next thing the guy came and shoot this guy who told me not to get out. That was a sad moment, and I know that guy. And he shot him straight in the chest.
Today I dropped my son at the mosque and I went around the back to park, and I think it was about 22 or 1:15. I heard a whole lot of what I thought was gunshots, like a sort of, I don't know, an automatic device or something. And the first time I was like not quite sure what it really was, so what I did was I just sort of ignored it, and then I heard two more lots after that. So on the third time I thought, oh, it doesn't feel very safe, and I saw lots of people running, so I decided to drive, and I did sort of like turn right out into Dean's Ave, and I drove past the mosque and there were a lot of bodies outside. So we've just been waiting here since then just to see if our son is all right, but he's not answering his phone.
You need to understand that Christchurch is, generally speaking, is a very quiet, peaceful city. We've had our experience of terrible natural disasters. It was only in 2011 that we had the earthquake that killed so many people. Mm-hmm. And it felt like, John, in the last kind of 6 or 7 months, the city was starting to feel alive again. I was out producing some video footage just because I felt proud of the city. We all feel like a sense of a new city's been built, and as you can appreciate, there's been many mental health issues in this city as a direct result of the earthquakes, and this just takes us back. And what I said on national radio before, and I was being very honest when I said, I think we all feel just so deflated. Mm-hmm. We feel like our city's gone through hell again, and it continues to go through hell. We feel defeated, John.
Chelsea, we are hearing the horror stories, the victims, the dozens injured, victims as young as 3 and 5 years old.
There's been some horrific eyewitness accounts here on the ground. I mean, I spoke to one man who was driving past on Dean's Avenue where the first mosque is. He saw people running out of the mosque, apparently for their lives. They kind of looked and thought, oh, what are they running for? And then he automatically saw them drop one by one. He cradled a 5-year-old girl in his hands as she was critically injured. They were waiting for ambulances to arrive, but the ambulances couldn't get past those cordons, so they made a decision to take her to hospital themselves. Kind of those acts of heroism is coming through by the dozen. The same man saw his co-worker holding a man in his arms, trying to say everything is okay, hold on, words of encouragement. But unfortunately, that man who was shot 3 times in the back died in that man's arms. So these are some of the stories that are coming out from today, what we've heard from this afternoon. As you know, it started at about 1:40 p.m. And we've been getting stories like those continuing right on to through the night.
Chelsea, thank you for your reporting on the ground. Please update us as you get more. And we're so sorry